Okay. Hi, Bob Roepke again, and with me today is Matt Podhradsky, City Administrator, and Marshall Grange, who heads up Parks and Recs Department. So good. Glad to see you at the ballpark.
Well, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, right. I saw you guys throw out the first pitch.
Well, he was better.
Well, he was a strong
he was a baseball player, though.
Well, yeah,
so.
you were a pitcher, right?
I warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. You cheated over here.
A little bit.
Yeah, right. Well, you pitched for, did you play for Mankato State?
Yep. Yeah, I played there for a couple of years.
Yeah. So you were a pitcher, right?
I was a pitcher.
Yeah. Well, you didn't embarrass.
And I didn't.
Yeah. Well, you didn't embarrass yourself
That's
either,
right. That's right.
Okay.
I had boys that played baseball, so.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That kept you fresh and
Yes.
ready. And,
Yep.
Okay. So, you're city administrator. How long have you been the administrator?
Since 2008, so about 11, 12 years.
Okay. Before that, you were an assistant for a while?
Assistant for about 7, 8 years.
So this has been home for a while.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Was by in a hurry.
Yeah.
And Marshall, you've been here how long?
About a little over 3 years now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. You know, we should talk about the parks and trails that Chaska has. I mean, it's just spectacular. You guys just talk about what it means to you guys.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I'll let Marshall
Welcome
start.
To Chaska Athletic Park
Yeah,
and the
I mean,
98th annual Minnesota State
overall,
Amateur
Chaska
Baseball
has
Tournament.
just got an exceptional
Tonight's game
parks and
features the home
recreation
team
system.
of the
You know, with
Loretto
over 33
Larks,
parks and 70 miles
taking
of
on the
trails.
Dumont Saints.
You know, the outdoors is for everyone. You know,
Let's
so
meet the starting
having those
lineup
things
for
in
tonight's
place really
game.
provides an
As I call your
opportunity
name and number, I invite
for
you
everybody
to
to
take a
get
position
outside,
on
get
the
some
grass
fresh
in front of the
air,
foul line.
meet their neighbors,
Right.
and ultimately live
Now
live an active
Now let's meet
lifestyle.
the visiting
and
Dumont Saints.
reduce stress. I mean, there's so many
Starting
benefits
with-
that
Right.
With
Right.
the coaches,
provides.
When you just go out and
Number
about,
3,
I mean, all the people walking
Evan Benson.
in the trails system. I mean,
Number
it's
17,
amazing.
Todd
Yeah, it's got to make you
Waffle.
guys feel really good. People taking advantage of it.
Well,
And
I had the
45,
opportunity to talk
Ryan
with somebody this
Foley.
morning that moved to Savage a couple of years ago. And they
The
told me
reserve for the
that
Saints.
at the time it seemed like a
Number
really
3,
good idea,
Eli Larson.
but they talked about how much they missed the
Number 4,
recreational
Mason
opportunities that they had in
Lampy.
Chaska, that they lived up in sort of the
Number 20,
Jonathan area of
Nathan
town. And so
Johnson.
they not only had the city trails,
Number
but the
21,
Jonathan Trail
Ty
connections,
Peterson.
and how they just don't have that where they're at
And-
now.
Right.
And they just took it for
Hayden
granted when they're
Stilby.
here, but realized what an amenity it was when they, looking back on it,
Now let's meet
living
the
in the community.
starters
Right,
for the
right.
Dumont Saints.
So when we do something like this, when
Leading
you
off,
bring in a big tournament,
playing
state
shortstop, number
tournament,
24,
and
James
you
Paul.
bring people down here. I mean, you guys, I mean, we can't say
Batting
enough
second, the
about
pitcher,
good things
number
about the
22,
city,
Jordan Roos.
Chaska, in terms of their commitment to the
Batting
quality of
third,
the
playing
facilities.
second, number 7,
I mean,
Matt
the
Thielen.
effort, and I'm sure dollars, time and dollars,
Batting fourth, the
put
center
in to
fielder,
make
number
this
14,
place
Pat
special. I mean,
Cusack.
is just incredible. How do you
Batting
guys
fifth,
view
the
a
designated
facility
hitter, number
like this
19,
and
Trent
sharing it with the
Veslin.
community?
Well, I mean, from my perspective,
Batting sixth, the
we
first baseman,
we are
number
one
8,
of the
Eric
few
Thiel.
historic downtowns in the entire metro area.
Batting
Right.
seventh, the
And
catcher,
so
number
many
32,
communities
Paul
have
Zach.
tried to replicate what we have here, and what a shame
Batting
it
eighth,
would
the right
be
fielder, number 10,
if we have
Jake
what people
Euler.
are trying to replicate
Right.
and we don't take care of it.
Right.
And so to
Batting
me,
ninth, the center fielder,
we look at our
number 1,
downtown,
Carson
which is
Magal.
over 150 years old, and this becomes
And
one
playing
of
third
sort of a
base, number
string
18,
of pearls
Cameron
of things of
Magal.
why people want to come downtown.
Right.
And brings
Ladies and
people
gentlemen,
not
your
just from
Dumont
Chaska,
Saints.
but I mean, you look at all the people that come here from all over the place and view this park
Now
as
let's
being
meet
so
the
special. I was
Loretto
listening to WCCO the other night,
Starting with
and
the
they were
coaches.
talking about,
Number
oh yeah,
4,
the state
Owen
tournament's in Waconia
Dolderbaugh.
and it's in Hamburg, and well,
Number
of course
10,
it's in the
John
jewel
Weber.
of, jewel of parks in Chaska.
Number
I mean,
25,
it's
Jared Cook.
pretty cool to hear.
Yeah. Well, it's historic. I mean,
And
1950.
Herb Cook.
I mean, you don't find grandstands like that.
Now let's meet the
And
reserves
pristine
for the
fields.
Loretto
I
Larks.
mean, you can look anywhere.
Number
but, I
2,
mean, this really
Will
stands out as something
Ruschenberg.
special. So, yeah.
Well, and that's a testament to Brian
Number
John, our
3,
Public
Yeah.
Works
Eric
Director, and
Schutte.
the Park Maintenance Department, and just
Number
the
4, Joshua
amount of
Koski.
pride that they take in their work.
Right.
Number 6,
the amount of time
Charlie
they
Engdahl.
spent here knowing this tournament was coming. And
Number 8,
Right.
wanting to
Derek
make it
Ritter.
special for the community.
Yeah, you can feel the sense of
Number
pride
11,
they have.
Yes.
Colin
The
Pettit.
work they do down here.
I think pride is a great
Number
word
15,
because to
Jacob
me that's always been
Mathiasen.
sort of a motivating factor of when people look at a
Number
place like
18,
this,
Tyler Gearin.
you can go out and mow the lawn, but to mow the lawn like that,
Number
I mean,
19,
that's
Johnny
pretty
Roeder.
special.
Right.
I mean, it's
Number
a
20,
pride.
Drew
It's a pride in what we
Van
have in the community, and a pride in
Number
in
23,
Chaska.
Colton
Yeah.
Petrov.
They,
And yep.
go ahead.
Yeah, just
Number
understand
24,
talent too.
Taylor
So
Broderson.
they've been doing this stuff for a long time.
Yeah. Well,
Number 27, Max
Mike O'Connor
Pudlow.
and the street department. I mean, putting down
And
all
number
this new
34,
asphalt.
Nick Kay.
I mean, you know, it just took a lot of
Now
detailed
let's meet the
time.
starters for the Loretto Larks.
And they just did such a
Batting
wonderful
first, center fielder,
job.
number 12,
It's such a
Ben
facelift to
Leitner.
the whole park. And they did a really great
Batting
job
second,
of
the
that. And you
shortstop,
maybe
number
don't think
7,
of the
Kent
street
Cook.
department. You might get a parks department and taking care
Batting
of all
third,
that.
the right fielder, number
But
21,
Selmer Olson
Tyler
and-
Mahar.
Headed up by Brian Jung, but
Batting
Selmer
fourth,
Olson
third
and
baseman, number
Mike
1,
O'Connor,
Keenan Hodgkins.
Man, they just did a tremendous
Batting
job.
fifth,
Can't
Well,
say
I,
enough.
you know, just to
Number
give an
9,
example,
Bradley
I came
Kosky.
past here on this trail in an
Batting
evening
sixth,
about
the
3-4
designated
weeks
hitter, number
ago, and it
33,
was
Corey
5:30 in the evening, and they're all sitting down here working. So they
Batting
do their
seventh,
normal
catcher,
job
number 16,
during the
Bradley
day,
Brolin.
and then they come down and they do this. And so, I mean,
Batting eighth,
yeah,
left
the
fielder, number
pride
10,
and the talent,
Nathan
like you
Maher.
said, it's just
Batting ninth,
it's
second baseman,
fantastic
number
to have that
5,
on a team.
Evan
Yeah,
Bevkachuk.
it's incredible. So, and we don't say thanks enough.
And
but,
on the
you know,
phone
this
today
is
for the
one
Larks,
opportunity
number
to say
4,
recognize
pitching,
the city
Owen
for the commitment to
Thorma.
this park, but all of your parks. I mean, all of your parks. I
Umpire
mean,
for tonight's
the
game
miles
behind
of
the plate will
trails
be
you
Michael
have, the number of
Sticha.
parks,
And in between the
and you're
base
adding
paths is
parks,
Bryce
right? In your
Egger.
future plans for Chaska?
Yep.
Additional parks you're going to be adding?
Yep.
A big
Ladies and
area in the
gentlemen,
southwest? And that
Well,
area?
and also things that are inclusive. So
Yeah.
we have our old Par 30 course, which is going to be called the Loop, which is going to be one of the first accessible golf courses in the entire country. And a Miracle League field that's going to go up in our Southwest Chaska Park that's really trying to get kids that may not have an opportunity to play regular baseball, get them out there and playing. So it's for everybody. It's how do we make our system for everybody?
Well, it's great that you mentioned that because that deserves to be mentioned as part of our overall system. So I think we're going to hear the national anthem.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you
All
bet.
right.
Ladies and gentlemen,